Welcome, everybody, to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with John Cena against a local competitor named Bryan Danielson.
I gotta say, Cole, I'm surprised Cena's not rapping at all tonight.
Well, that's because John Cena is focused. He's facing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week, and he's going to make an example of Bryan Danielson right here tonight.
What a stomp! Good grief!
John Cena is the very prototype of a WWE superstar. He's got the physique and athleticism of a future WWE champion.
I completely agree, Byron. We've already seen him beat some main event talent like Chris Jericho and Rikishi in singles action. Look at Bryan Danielson. He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
Nailed it. The two of you were spot on about John Cena's potential. Cena's a blue chipper if there ever was one. I hope Bryan Danielson's taking notes tonight.
You gotta believe this one's over. Snap suplex.
Very nice.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go! This Bryan Danielson guy looks a little nerdy, but apparently he's got a pretty impressive pedigree. Where'd he come from?
Cole, Bryan Danielson began his training with a former WWE champion. Monday Night Raw.
Back in control of Cena, right back to the arm.
Great strategy, weaken the poor, powerful Cena by taking away one of his arms.
Bryan sticking to his wheelhouse, not taking any unnecessary risks here against John Cena.
Oh, just looking to control and neutralize the bigger man. Cena, though, back to his feet, and Bryan continues to work on the arm, but now Cena, test of strength, and you don't want to get into a power battle with John.
Absolutely not. Cover here.
And a kick out. And again, Cena powering Danielson down.
Wow, look at this incredible core strength by Danielson.
Cena cannot believe that he can't get Danielson's shoulders on the mat. Gonna try it again, and Danielson able to reverse and send Cena flying. Incredible sequence.
Oh, man, Cena just took Danielson's head off.
We say that sometimes there's no replacement for brute force.
Oh, nasty impact.
John Cena is showing his strength there in the early going, getting the upper hand on Danielson.
Yeah, Danielson's got some technical skill, but he's starting to be overwhelmed by Cena's brute force.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ooh, what impact. Boom, what impact.
Head scissors applied. Ooh, look at this.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Bad uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
Hooked up.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. Showing some quickness there.
But the head scissors applied.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
Guys, are we about to see a scrawny nerd beat John Cena here on Velocity?
It's ruthless aggression's revenge, Michael. I love it.
Vicious knee.
Look out. We might be in the beginning stages of an assault. Oh, yeah.
And Bryan Danielson, the quick cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
There's no way a hold like that is going to take Cena out.
If you're Bryan Danielson, what do you do at this point as he whips Cena across the ring?
Oh, Cena gets up a boot just in time.
And now John Cena looking to take over. Looking up, put Bryan Danielson where he wants him. And here's the cover. And he got him. Cena with the wins over Bryan Danielson.
Here is your winner, John
Valiant effort by
Cena.
Danielson, but Cena was just too much tonight.
A hard-fought victory tonight for Cena. With Cena tonight. We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon.
We got a cover.
Nasty one right to the chest.
Harsh impact. Oh, impactful slam.
Daniel Bryan has had compounding problems tonight, and the main one is standing ringside.
Yeah, but Miz isn't in the ring, Saxton. The World Heavyweight Champion is. If Daniel Bryan has an issue with The Miz, now is not the time to worry about it.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
I've got to say, I'm surprised to see Bryan actually testing the champion here a bit. It must be the inspiration from The Miz that's propelling this offense.
I'm still watching The Miz lurking at ringside. Why is The Miz even out here? The way he's treated Daniel Bryan has been demoralizing. There's no reason for The Miz to be out here.
Where do you want him to be, Byron? That's where he's supposed to be. He's Daniel Bryan's mentor. Just because Miz humbled Bryan earlier doesn't mean he's completely given up on his rookie.
Man, Daniel Bryan is just playing with his opponent.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
Bryan's been known to be a submission specialist on the independents, but Jericho has a few holds of his own to watch out for.
Listen, Daniel may be a submission machine, but you don't become a star in double. He's got the shoulders down. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Way too early.
There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
Wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel Bryan with a suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking? Vertical suplex.
Nice.
You know, Byron, I have to wonder if Daniel Bryan is still thinking about earlier tonight when his pro mentor, Miz, slapped him across the face.
Well, any man that gets slapped has got to carry that embarrassment for some time, especially with it coming on your first day on the job.
That's something Yoshi Tatsu taught you, Byron? Miz did say he was going to slap some personality into his rookie.
So you're going to do that'll mess up your shoulder. Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope.
Jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
He's looking to bring this one to the outside where things can get ugly in an instant.
Guys, you're getting ahead of yourself. Look out. He's some sort of miracle.
Boy.
See, I told you.
Oh, boy.
This one's over now. Roll him into the walls of Jericho. Tap him out, Chris.
Bryan's trying to fight it.
Rolls through. What a counter by the technician, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, my God.
Heel hook is in.
Jericho's in trouble.
Jericho tried it. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He may have no choice.
He made it to the bottom rope.
You have got to be impressed, Michael, for what we're seeing from Daniel Bryan.
Did he win yet, Byron?
Daniel Bryan thinks he...
Oh, breaker!
You can't allow a veteran like Jericho any time to recover.
You're right, Corey. That was a rookie move. And now he's going to pay for it, Byron.
That very well may be the case, Michael.
This loser's going to lose again. Lion Tamer.
Can Bryan hold on?
Tap out, nerd.
You got your wish, Cole. Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan.
And listen, Miz has got to be so disappointed, and I don't blame him. Luck of the draw, Miz got this loser to be his protege, and now Miz a little bit of tough love here.
Whoa, tough love? Give me a break.
Tough love.
This is ridiculous.
Miz is obviously frustrated with his star pupil.
Oh, yeah, so you're frustrated, so that's okay. Now you can beat him up?
Yeah, start winning some matches, then he won't get beat up anymore.
That's ridiculous.
What disrespect me? Huh? I'm a champion.
Miz has lost his mind.
Lying on his back, looking at the lights again. The entirety of Daniel Bryan's career in WWE, he's had a rival in the form of The Miz, and it's plain to see why, since the polar opposite stars have been forced to interact at so many points.
Michael, those two did not get along when The Miz was assigned to be Daniel Bryan's mentor. Bryan had much better wrestling skills, but The Miz argued that Bryan lacked charisma.
Oh, what agility. The armbar is locked in. Painful attack focused on the chest. Head scissors applied. And, oh, look at this. Beautiful technique.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on
The Miz is looking to end this. Is he done? How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can he relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat?
Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
Don't you dare get up, man.
I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do... And it's The Miz able to stop the count.
Remarkable. Man, Daniel Bryan is just playing with his opponent.
At the elbow.
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked. Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Daniel Bryan took The Miz's spot at SummerSlam last month, and if he keeps this up, he'll take the U.S. title, too.
Byron, The Miz is the future of the WWE. He has to win tonight.
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with has ended up hating The Miz. Remember the night after Extreme Rules when the Big Show's KO punch ended Show Miz?
Bam! What a slam! The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan? The drop kick!
Oh, great height.
The damage has been done.
The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse. What happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
Could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. Here's a cover.
And Daniel Bryan kicks out.
It'll take more than that.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
Big boot.
Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan, to negate that.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling. The drop kick hits the mark. This one is over.
But now, can Bryan make the most? Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match. Oh, the yes lock is cinched in.
Is he? Oh, nice takedown. Look at the lock it in. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
That should do it. The Miz got the worst end of that stick. He did it. Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion.
No, it can't be.
I remember this part very well. Remember this? Man, oh man, look at that. And so it goes.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Daniel Bryan.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped, and Daniel Bryan somehow took advantage.
The long road for Daniel Bryan leads to the United States title.
I can honestly say that a win is a little more satisfying when you make your opponent tap out.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont when the bell finally rang to end this one.
We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad.
Oh, damage to the body. Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
Inching close. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Clothesline. Kane and Daniel Bryan are seeming to get along thus far, Corey.
Yeah, they're getting along for one reason. To get rid of that quack, Dr. Shelby. Even I would try to get along with you, Cole, if it meant not listening to Dr. Shelby.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic at a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Oh, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle.
We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
And that's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger.
Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull. Incredible. We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These yes chants fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry. Hooked up.
Belly to back suplex. And a pin attempt. You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the yes chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these yes chants are coming violently.
Well, very cute, Cole. Daniel Bryan's just a few feet away, and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity training as well, because you need it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a three-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion. Well, Daniel Bryan has his accolades as well.
Of course, Daniel Bryan won the United States Championship in the same pay-per-view 2 years ago. Here comes.
Oh, what a comeback.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's got him covered. 2.
Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion. He did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now, and you bring up a moment where he's caught off guard.
Whoa.
Boom! Face first. That might have done it, Cole.
What a slam, Michael.
He goes for the cover. 2. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
It's going to take more than that.
So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't blame Daniel for feeling some stress.
Chop block.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. And R-Truth evades that one.
I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist. My sources on the health board say he dropped out of medical school to visit Tibet on some kind of spiritual excursion. That guy's a fraud. Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about Little Jimmy's family. Portraits like Little Jimmy and a birthday party hat. Pretty fabulous. Kane wants to put this away.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
In off the tag.
These superstars look determined to destroy each other here tonight.
Here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Drop kick. Kingston's in trouble. Kane
Are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time till this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging onto the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is
And
happening?
there's Kane off the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champion.
Oh, my God.
No way.
Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
What we just saw is two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan. Who can't stand each other. But now they're tag team champions.
Kane can't believe it. Daniel Bryan is celebrating.
No amount of therapy could have prepared the WWE Universe for this. This is going to be a disaster.
Can you imagine Kane and Daniel Bryan as tag team champions?
You don't have to imagine it. It's a reality.
And it's weird.
I guess anger management worked, well, at least somewhat, right?
Team champions! I am the tag team champions! I am the tag
And look at
team
this.
Can't even agree who the real champion is.
Well, it's both of them, Byron.
Tag team champions! I am the tag team champions!
This is going to be interesting to watch.
There's obviously no argument here. They both won the titles.
They can't even enjoy the victory together.
Oh, no.
The Big Red Machine certainly not pleased with the situation, but he can call himself one half of the tag team champions.
A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall order as he faces 9-time WWE champion Randy Orton.
Inside the ring now.
Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performances in tag team competition as of late.
Well, Bryan tends to be consumed by just about every minor annoyance, but he did take the pin in 3 straight tag team championship losses to the Shield.
Took him out at the knee.
Bringing back up Daniel Bryan as a weak link. Note that he's not sorry he let Kane down when he cost Team Hell No the tag titles, or that he failed Randy Orton in their quest for the tag titles. Bryan's just thinking about himself here.
Look, Bryan may have faltered in those matches, but Bryan was also the guy who got Seth Rollins to tap out for the Shield's first ever 6-man tag team loss. He can obviously be a team player, but right now, Bryan is out to prove he's a single superstar.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
We're seeing 2 favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending all night on social media, but the people picked a street fight over a Falls Count Anywhere and a lumberjack match. I normally disagree with the people, but they made a good call here tonight.
When this guy's on, look out. Oh, right to the chest. A street fight is apropos for Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, seen as both men will take part in a Money in the Bank ladder match in 3 weeks' time.
All the weapons we'll see Bryan and Orton sling tonight is just a prelude to the unforgiving steel ladders that play in a Money in the Bank match.
He's looking at it. Orton's starting to falter a bit, and you can tell it's starting to frustrate the Viper.
A street fight should be Orton's forte, but
will leave a mark permanently. Can he end it here? You two brought up the upcoming Money in the Bank match. Don't forget that Kane's in that match, too. I wonder if Bryan's going to be able to stay sane with so many agitating factors in play in that match.
I think Daniel Bryan will thrive, actually. He's won Money in the Bank more recently than Kane, and Randy Orton still hasn't won Money in the Bank after multiple attempts.
This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight.
Bryan has been determined. To show he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw, Randy Orton won the match via ref stoppage when Bryan injured his arm. Bryan got a countout win 4 days later on SmackDown, but he wants a definitive win over the Viper here tonight.
We recounted Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's matches as of late. We thought it would be settled in tonight's opening match, but they brawled to a double disqualification.
Well, you won't see a count-out, DQ, or an injury in this match. One of these guys is going to be pinned or submitted at the conclusion of this street fight.
Oh, my goodness!
Daniel Bryan has a major task ahead of him tonight. He's got to beat a man with just about every accolade on his resume in the form of Randy Orton.
Yeah, Corey, you're not kidding. Orton has held the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Team Championship. He's won the Royal Rumble and has been WWE Champion 9 times. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
We compared Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan's accolades before, and Daniel Bryan has a decent resume, too, as he's won Money in the Bank and has held the U.S. title, tag team titles, and the world title 1 time each.
That's just it, Cole. Bryan's had a taste of success. Orton's been feasting on it forever.
There it is. Did you hear that crack? Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
It's kind of a shame that Orton and Bryan are fighting tonight and that they will also be brawling with Kane in the Money in the Bank match, since those three men are the only trio to pin or submit the Shield in a 6-man tag team match.
It's even more impressive when you consider the trios that fell to the Shield at WrestleMania. Orton, Sheamus, and The Big Show failed. On the Raw 2 weeks after WrestleMania, Team Hell No and The Undertaker couldn't do it. Last week, Team Hell No and Orton finally beat the Shield, and in 3 weeks, they'll be fighting each other for Money in the Bank.
He may not like being called a weak link, but these attacks have to be weakening Daniel Bryan.
Well, if this keeps up, the GOAT may be soon led to slaughter.
Back between the ropes.
We saw Team Hell No dissolve last week on Raw as both Kane and Daniel Bryan turned their sights towards the WWE Championship.
Step 1 in that process is beating Randy Orton. Defeating a guy of Orton's stature puts you near the front of the line for title opportunities.
The yes lock is in. The yes lock is in.
It's in.
Locks in. What's Randy Orton gonna do?
Will the Viper tap out? Orton's in serious trouble.
Trying to drag himself to the ropes, but remember, the ropes aren't going to cause a break here.
Guys.
Because this is a street fight, and Orton with a kendo stick. Whoa!
Repeated strikes with a kendo stick. Orton wearing the weapon out on Daniel Bryan's body.
Just what the WWE's Apex Predator needs is a weapon.
It's all perfectly legal.
And you will find absolutely, oh my gosh, no remorse whatsoever from Randy Orton.
All the frustration inside the Viper bubbling over. Orton's like a man possessed. This won't end well.
And he's got Bryan on the second rope. Randy Orton could be closing in on a victory. Oh, vintage Orton with a DDT.
I think that's the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Randy Orton seems to be preparing to go to that place.
Randy Orton is focused. Randy Orton could be closing in on victory.
Looking for the RKO. No.
Backslide by Bryan. Shoulders are down. Oh, Orton kicks out. Oh, and a kick by Daniel Bryan, and now kendo stick in hand.
Oh,
and Bryan unloading on Orton.
Bryan returning the favor.
This might be it.
Oh, my. The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. Does Orton even know where he is?
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Daniel Bryan using the kendo stick for leverage. And Orton taps out. Randy Orton taps out.
What a win for Daniel Bryan.
Career-defining win for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with one of the biggest victories of his career.
And we knew it was going to be a physically grueling battle between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. And boy, did Bryan earn this.
Gotta give it up to him. Gotta give it up to Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's going to be feeling the effects of this one for some time.
Oh, hold on.
Orton offering a sign of respect.
That's what you love to see. Two great superstars, two great warriors displaying their mutual respect for each other.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight.
He might have it.
That big elbow pad Cena's sporting could become a target.
Daniel Bryan's a submission specialist. You know he's game planned for that elbow.
Something we'll have to keep an eye on. Snap suplex.
Very nice.
Guys, there's a stark difference in the accolades between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Bryan's never held the WWE Championship, while John Cena has held it 11 times.
But Daniel Bryan argues that John can't possibly be able to understand what he's feeling. How could Cena understand the hunger, understand the desire Daniel has to hold the WWE Championship just once? Again, guys, John Cena is an 11-time WWE Champion. Daniel Bryan just wants it once. He wants to be the WWE Champion for one reason, and it's not for the fame or the glory. It's so everybody would know that whenever he steps foot in the ring, there is nobody better than him.
Well, in Daniel Bryan's eyes, this is the biggest match of his life. While for John Cena, this is just another SummerSlam. It's hunger versus content.
Slam with authority.
There's something we should address, something we need to think of. Randy Orton has been playing mind games with both of these men in recent weeks. Orton possesses the Money in the Bank contract. He can cash it in at any time. It's just something else these two need to keep in mind.
Michael, you remind us of Randy Orton possibly lurking in the shadows with that Money in the Bank contract. The Viper could be more like a vulture tonight if he chooses to cash in that contract.
I don't think either John or Daniel have any room in their mind to be thinking about anything else other than the task at hand, gentlemen.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
We have to credit John Cena for handpicking Daniel Bryan for this opportunity tonight. Cena respecting Daniel as an athlete and competitor. He says Bryan is going to put up one hell of a fight tonight.
Look, let me decipher that for you. In John Cena code, put up one hell of a fight means I'm John Cena and you're going to lose because I'm the man around.
We've seen this before. Daniel Bryan is putting up more than a hell of a fight right now. Just striking at will. I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
Drop kick right on point. Ooh. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I need to describe to you guys Daniel Bryan's disapproval of John Cena. Calling John Cena a parody, Daniel Bryan doesn't approve of John's look or how he acts. Calls John Cena an entertainer, not a wrestler.
Yeah, but Bryan's not the first guy to say it. John Cena's what's wrong with wrestling. To say, we've had enough of the 5 moves and
his shoulders are down. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Speaking of Bryan's disapproval of John Cena, Cena did get emotional on Raw a couple of weeks ago. John saying that, I'm not going to change for Daniel Bryan. I'm not going to change for anyone.
Cena's heard it all before. He's been in hostile environments. He's had his critics. But as long as there are still people who are loyal to John Cena will fight for them and be loyal to who he is. One thing I like about Triple H refereeing this match is the fact that the game is going to give some leeway. He's going to let these guys go. That's the way the WWE Universe wants it. I think that's the way both these superstars want it.
Triple H knows what it means to be in championship matches, to be the main event of SummerSlam. The importance of this night for not only Cena, but the career of Daniel Bryan.
Oh, man. That's right.
John Cena with a nice reversal.
He gets him with a reversal.
right across the back of the neck.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
These two competed against each other 10 years ago on an episode of WWE Velocity, in a time before John Cena brought us into an era of ruthless aggression.
10 years is a very long time, Michael, and Daniel and John have been on a distinctively different path since that night.
Byron said these two have been on different journeys since they first met, Corey. Daniel Bryan believes this path has given him a deeper love for our sport.
Well,
here he goes.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Impressive combination kicks. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Going for the big one. Got it cinched in. The STF is cinched in. That should do it.
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
This could be dangerous. What's he gonna do with it?
He wants to do this in the ring.
On the topic of Cena and Bryan being proud superstars, pride is woven into the fabric of both men. And Daniel Bryan does not feel respected by John Cena.
Counter here. It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
Now, you can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board's coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar. He's a bit grungy. John Cena at least fits the prototype of a WWE champion a little bit more.
I think Daniel Bryan knows he doesn't have the look. He's not going to be starring in movies or be on a cereal box. But Daniel Bryan,
He might have it.
Incoming.
this one is over. Hopefully John Cena can recover.
Interesting quote from John Cena.
Oh, nasty impact.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? Just wearing down the opponent. I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? Hopefully John Cena can recover.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Daniel Bryan caught by Cena.
Unbelievable power from Cena.
Got him in position for the AA, perhaps. Daniel Bryan rolls him up, shoulders down to win the title on a kick out.
So close.
Oh, he caught him in the back of the neck.
Nice recovery for Daniel Bryan.
The champion is rocked.
Bryan feels it.
Bryan has Cena where he wants him. Could this be his moment? Running knee.
Cover him.
New champion.
Hooks the
New
leg.
champion.
Bryan's the WWE champion.
He did it. What a road. The trials and tribulations for Daniel Bryan. And he can now call himself champion.
Daniel Bryan celebrates massive moment at SummerSlam.
Oh, whoa, wait.
The former champ clearly objecting to this situation.
Not objecting, Corey. Shaking his hand.
That shows you how much of a class act John Cena is. To say, hey, Daniel, tonight, you were the better man.
Triple H now celebrating with the new champion. Can only imagine what's going through Daniel Bryan's mind right now. This has got to be the greatest moment of his career.
No doubt about it, Corey.
Oh, no. What's that?
Randy Orton.
Oh, my God. Orton has the Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, guys, you don't think now Randy Orton's thinking about cashing in, do you?
Daniel Bryan says he's ready, but is that smart? He just went through a grueling war with John Cena.
Orton might be having second thoughts.
More mind games from the Apex Predator.
Another, And Daniel Bryan's celebration continues. Randy Orton still thinking about it, perhaps. Oh, my God!
What the hell?
Triple H!
No!
With a pedigree to Bryan!
What is going on?
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh, not like this. Not like this.
Randy Orton! Is he gonna cash in? Daniel Bryan's out cold thanks to Triple H! You gotta be kidding me!
I'm still trying to process what we just witnessed.
What is going on?
Randy Orton's cashing in. That's what's going on, Saxton.
Triple H just pedigreed Daniel Bryan, and now Orton.
Triple H just handed Orton the WWE Championship!
You've gotta be kidding me! You've gotta be kidding me!
New
It was a setup!
champion,
Randy Orton is the new champion!
portion that ended in disqualification, but now the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escape.
While the WWE Universe continues to beg for Daniel Bryan to see the light, this is Bryan's chance to finally show his new brother, Bray Wyatt, that he belongs in the Wyatt family.
What a stomp! Good grief! Oh, look at it. Scoop slam!
Better stay right where he is.
Oh, what an elbow!
Setting him up, got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow in the face.
Jimmy Uso isn't looking good in the early going.
When we say oos, you might be saying ow.
Boom, nice.
Short arm clothesline. Devastating elbow.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Back in from the apron. We've seen the Usos and Wyatt tangled quite a few times as of late. But who does this tornado cage match favor?
Michael, I got to go with the Usos here. They're explosive and high-flying, and I think they see that cage as another surface to leap off of. Man.
Wait a minute. Nailed it. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
I asked Byron who the... Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan looking to escape the cage here. Trying to get up over the top. Meanwhile, the Usos trying to run interference. Remember, you win via escape over the top or through the door or pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Oh, man. Bad landing. The Usos
and now it's the Usos looking to escape. Jimmy and Jay looking to win this matchup. As Harper and Rowan.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Wait, oh my God! The Usos win!
What a victory. Ooh.
Evan Harper just blasted one of the Usos. Rowan taking out the other.
We got a fight on the outside after a absolute war inside.
The Usos don't look very victorious right now.
Jimmy and Jay, however, winning the steel cage match over Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt is irate. He is livid.
Bray Wyatt's seemingly master plan just backfired.
Well, he's embarrassed, Byron. He's embarrassed he lost to the Usos. What are we witnessing?
I've got no idea.
Oh, wait a minute.
Daniel Bryan allowing himself to be a sacrifice for Bray Wyatt, or maybe not.
Daniel Bryan defying Bray Wyatt.
The WWE fans are going insane.
This is not a smart move, Bryan.
And now what is Bray doing? Is Bray Wyatt sacrificing himself to Daniel Bryan?
Maybe Daniel Bryan is starting to come to his senses.
Oh, look out! And Bryan unloading on Bray Wyatt! And finally, the spell has been broken.
Bryan's decided he no longer wants to be under the control of Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family.
Or was it a ruse all along? Harper and Rowan, they're locked outside of the steel cage as Daniel Bryan continues the assault on Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is in deep trouble as Daniel Bryan
unloading.
Bray Wyatt feeling the fury of Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's been waiting a long, long time for this. And you have to wonder, guys, if this was a complete setup, if this was a ruse. Daniel Bryan is shedding the skin of the Wyatts.
Bray Wyatt with his back against the wall. He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
Uh-oh, he's still fighting, looking to turn the tables.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's a one big-time slam.
Vicious. But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
He's looking at it.
Nobody strings together a series of moves better, Cole.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to break an arm. Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Elbow drop with authority. Can't get in the cage. Daniel Bryan assaulting Wyatt as the other members of the Wyatt family look on. Daniel Bryan is back.
Daniel Bryan is liberated.
Daniel Bryan's going to make the patriarch of the Wyatt family pay with his right knee.
The exclamation point on the end of this relationship.
And the celebration from the newly liberated Daniel Bryan.
Bryan soaking in the moment, as he should. And the WWE Universe absolutely loves it.
$75,100. Here we go. Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
what impact. Suplex. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, continuing to punish them. Oof. Triple H needs to find a way to shake the cobwebs off him. He gets it with a reversal. Oh, man, right across the chest. Of course, Triple H and Stephanie have been a part of WWE for a very long time. They've seen a lot of flash in the pans, and they think the whole yes movement is just another fad the fans will stop caring about.
It's easy to get the crowd's attention, their adulation. It can pander to them with cheap one-syllable catchphrases, but in the end, none of it matters because none of it lasts. In the end, all that's left is the game, and only one man knows how to play it. To expand a little further on this fad of the yes movement, the thing a lot of people fail to understand is Daniel Bryan and this yes movement are just a myth. They're a fallacy, a wave that can only last for so long.
Well, this wave is made up of the WWE Universe, Corey, and Daniel Bryan is going to surf on it for as far as it'll take him. Possibly even the main event of WrestleMania.
What do you know, Byron? You're scared of the kiddie pool.
Harsh impact. Looking at Triple H here, guys. He's the much larger of the two men, but Daniel Bryan's a great striker with his hands and feet. So one thing Triple H is going to have to adjust to is Bryan's quickness.
And don't forget the advantage of the so-called six-man. That's the yes movement. But above all that is the fact that Daniel Bryan is in the ring week in and week out. Triple H hasn't been in the ring in a long, long time. He's in big trouble.
Cole, you mentioned Triple H's time away from the ring being a factor. Let me tell you, when you get to the level of Triple H, there's no such thing as ring rust. The Cerebral Assassin's already marked the bullseye on Daniel Bryan, and that's Daniel's injured shoulder.
Corey's talking about that same shoulder Triple H attempted to dismantle a couple of weeks ago when he pressed it between the post and a steel chair. Just par for the course when it comes to the Authority style of corporal punishment. I need to question with the way the Authority has treated Daniel Bryan what kind of example they think they're setting for young superstars who are trying to burst on the scene, perhaps even from NXT.
The Authority exemplifies leadership, Cole. It's hard for an ignoramus like yourself to understand the tough decisions they have to make, all in effort to do what's best for business.
Call me an ignoramus. Boy, my previous question still wasn't answered. What kind of example is the Authority setting? I mean, a few weeks ago, they handcuffed Daniel Bryan and did irreparable damage to his shoulder. Name call me all you want, but there's no defense for that malicious behavior.
The Authority was only protecting Daniel Bryan from himself, in the WWE Universe, from an inevitable disappointment. Now, the fans have put Triple H in this difficult position, and quite frankly, I feel for the stress put on the game's shoulders.
Toss to the outside. Both of these men have so much to fight for tonight. Triple H looking to do what he believes is best for business and crush the yes movement. And Byron, Daniel Bryan has over 75,000 reasons sitting here tonight.
Well, Daniel Bryan feels that he owes these people. It's all of these people that got him here. Tonight is the night for everyone that's been told they're not good enough, not strong enough, that they don't look the right way. This is their night.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Near a count out here, Corey.
It would be a shame if this ends in a count out, Cole.
Avoids trouble there.
Beautiful technique.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Looking for the finish.
He's teetering on the edge here. Guys, imagine our WrestleMania main event if Triple H wins. we'll have an Evolution reunion to decide the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It's the thing movies are made of.
I don't know what movies you've been watching, Corey, but it's obvious that the WWE Universe has been very vocal on who they want to see in tonight's main event. The Authority just doesn't listen to the fans' desire to have somebody like Daniel Bryan succeed.
If you guys listen to Stephanie, she would tell you this bad blood between Daniel Bryan and Triple H began with Occupy Raw. But she conveniently forgets that Triple H cost Daniel Bryan the championship at SummerSlam.
Daniel Bryan surely didn't forget SummerSlam, and Byron mentioned Raw a few weeks ago where the Yes Movement occupied the ring, a place the Authority claim is their ring, their home. It was a straw that broke the camel's back for Triple H to accept this match.
But you guys had it all wrong talking about Occupy Raw. Let me lecture for that stunt he pulled. It was irresponsible and dangerous. You know the liability issues that arise when that many fans enter a WWE ring? The Authority had
Shoulders on the mat. 2, 3.
Yes, yes, yes.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, the game, Triple H.
Now,
75,167 sold out in New Orleans. The story since day one is the Authority does not want this man, Daniel Bryan, to be the face of WWE. In their mind, it just wouldn't be best for business, but the Yes Movement has forced the Authority's hand.
Will the WWE Universe be chanting yes at the end of WrestleMania? The winner of this match will enter a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship later tonight.
it's the King of Kings, the cerebral assassin, the COO, the game, Triple H versus the B-plus player, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, direct impact to the chest.
He knows he's in trouble.
He'd be wise to stay right there. Guys, did you ever wonder why this huge match is on first? You know who has the power to put this match on first here at WrestleMania? That's Triple H. He has plenty of time to rest before the big triple threat match.
Of course, the winner of this match goes on to face Randy Orton and Batista later tonight for the WWE World Heavyweight title. The game looking to capture his 14th World Championship, or the night may very well end with Daniel Bryan's dream finally coming true. And not losing sight of what lies ahead for the winner, with these two battling each other now, how can either one of these men possibly be in shape for another match later?
It's going to be an uphill battle for either man. I'm sure Batista and Randy Orton hope these two beat each other up for 15 more minutes.
I've been glancing over at Stephanie McMahon throughout this match, and I'm nervous for Daniel Bryan. If there's anybody in this arena who wants to beat up Daniel Bryan more than Triple H, it's Stephanie.
First of all, Saxton, keep your eyes off the game's wife. She's here in support of her husband. There is nothing wrong with that. They share a beautiful love, and Stephanie's just following through on their sacred wedding vows. You should be applauding their love.
Stephanie still at ringside with an evil look on her face, staring daggers at her husband's opponent, thinking about the time she slapped the handcuffed Daniel Bryan. But no, Corey, sure, you're right. The only reason Stephanie is out here is for moral support.
I call for defamation of character by you, Cole. You can't unjustly allude to Stephanie being out here for any other reason than encouragement for her husband, Triple H.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Triple H has had a reign of tyranny for quite a while in WWE. Some people think all his power and success are because he married well.
Oh, shut up, Saxton. Don't you dare discredit Triple H. The reason Triple H has what he has is because of his dominance in the ring. That dominance has kept him at the top. Every flavor of the week superstar that's been thrown the King of Kings way has fallen to the throat. Suplex.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
Oh, boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under. The one thing I worry about with Triple H in this match is his overconfidence. This is the game's 18th WrestleMania. He's made us aware that he's put down a lot of superstars with more credentials than Daniel Bryan under these bright lights.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory. Look at this. Corey brought up an interesting point of Triple H possibly being overconfident. On paper, this is certainly a mismatch. Triple H is tough and has a strength advantage.
He is, but Daniel Bryan is tough and strong too. But Daniel Bryan's strength doesn't come from lifting weights. It comes from his heart and all of these people. If Triple H truly thinks Daniel Bryan is just a B-plus player, then he's already underestimated him.
Going all the way up. He's not going to like this.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Ooh, what impact. I just heard Stephanie McMahon yelling, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. More trash talking from the Authority.
Stephanie is just cheering on her husband. I don't know why you have to classify that as talking trash.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Back in from the apron.
What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Got the reversal.
Elbow finds its mark.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Guys, are we getting to the point where Daniel Bryan is not going to be able to protect himself? Got the shoulders down. Oh, what kick out.
What a match.
I can't believe everything that's true.
What a spine buster by the game.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Did you guys feel that too?
Oh, and he dodges out of the way. Took him out at the knee. He's calling for it.
He can't take much more.
Look out! This might be it.
Oh, my.
It should be game over here, guys.
Punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Oh, he turns it around. Oh, that hurt in the chest.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
He has him right where he wants him.
He's teetering on the edge here.
Look at this.
Targeting the chest, very effective. He's playing with him now.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Incoming. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Back now inside the ring.
Here it comes. He's got him.
He's looking shaky.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
He gets him with a reversal.
Whoa, Triple H dodged that one.
Oh, what a slam.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Triple H.
Spine buster.
That should do it.
He's going for the pin. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that? Oh boy, he is rolling.
Looking for the finish. Counter here.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my God.
Surfboard leg breaker. On to the back of the neck.
Oh, the yes lock is cinched in.
Oh, what a crossface.
Here's his moment, Michael. Will Triple H even be able to continue?
How could you question the game? Boom, what impact.
Triple H needs to get back in this or he's going to be in real bad shape.
He's in big trouble. What's he gonna do with it? He caught him slipping. This is not where you want to be.
There it is. It's locked in.
Smart maneuver. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Now in full control. He's in full control now. What's he got in mind? Hooked up and backdrop suplex. Showing off some of his speed there. Oh, he's able to reverse it. He wants no part of the outside. Right to the chest. He's in trouble.
The end is near for him.
He's looking back.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is.
His shoulders are down.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, man. Are you kidding me?
The game getting absolutely punished right now.
Triple H looking to finish things. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Snap suplex.
Very nice.
This could be all she wrote.
That'll rock you.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Snap suplex.
Very nice.
Wait a minute.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. He's going for it all. Look at this. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Oh, shoulder breaker.
German.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Lands this, and he is done.
Whoa!
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me, especially given how intense the match has been.
To the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Momentum clearly in.
What a spine buster by the game. This one is over.
Going for the cover. One. Easily kicks out of that one.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
Look at Triple H stalking him. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, going to the top. High risk. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Look out! There's got to be some point. In the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
No, there's the reversal.
Oh, look at this, reigning right.
To the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Looking for a repeat.
Impressive combination kicks. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Okay, this time has to do it.
Look.
And again, guys, so much at stake here tonight for Daniel Bryan and Triple H. The winner will move on to a triple threat for the championship.
With one good arm, here comes Bryan.
Buster by the game.
Stopped in his tracks is Daniel Bryan, and Triple H looks poised to take over.
And now he's looking for the pedigree to put Daniel Bryan away. Nowhere to go, pedigree.
This maybe is
over. Cover by Triple H to advance to the championship match. And Daniel Bryan kicks out. Stephanie cannot believe what just happened. How did Bryan kick out of the pedigree?
It's got to be Bryan's heart. It's Bryan's desire that continually carries him through.
Triple H cannot believe what just happened.
Daniel Bryan might not have anything left in the tank. There you see Stephanie shouting a few words of encouragement to her husband, the game, to finish the job.
Everything the authority has tried to do to suppress the dreams and desires of Daniel Bryan.
Stephanie perhaps reminded Triple H that Daniel Bryan is just a B-plus player.
The authority for so many years trying to hold Daniel Bryan down, and now an opportunity tonight to end Daniel Bryan's dream here at WrestleMania.
When will Daniel Bryan realize that he is downright overmatched right now?
It's not in Daniel Bryan's DNA, Corey. He doesn't accept failure.
Triple H dragging him to the middle of the ring, looking once again to put Bryan away with a second pedigree. And Daniel Bryan able to reverse it. Bridges on the cover, and Triple H kicks out.
Triple H held on.
And now once again, Triple H going for the pedigree on Bryan.
Bryan trying to block it.
Daniel Bryan showing signs of life. Oh! And another knee.
Measured brutality from the cerebral assassin.
As much as we talk about the heart and the desire of Daniel Bryan, you cannot discount the incredible experience of the game, Triple H.
The in-ring acumen of Triple H, second to none, as Daniel Bryan is about to find out once again.
No!
Bryan caught it! Daniel Bryan with an opening! Bryan has an opportunity! Daniel Bryan misses wildly! Triple H, though! Bryan lands on his feet, backs into the corner. Running knee! There it is! Where? The cover! Hook to the leg! He did it!
Wow!
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
One of the biggest upsets in WrestleMania history. Daniel Bryan has stunned the world.
Do you not see the ramifications of what just happened? Now we have this guy, this everyday guy, Daniel Bryan, in a WrestleMania main event.
And New Orleans couldn't be happier about it, Corey. Yes! 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 Yes!
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
We may be in New Orleans.
This is the main event of WrestleMania 30 for the richest prize in the business. Randy Orton defends his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a... threat match against the Royal Rumble winner Batista and the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan.
Everyone enters with determination to succeed in the main event of this historic 30th WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan enters with the Yes Movement on his back and a shoulder attack by Triple H in the first match of the show.
This is Triple H's last line of defense. Daniel Bryan somehow still standing after his first match and Triple H's attack. Now Daniel Bryan is going to wage battle against Triple H's two biggest soldiers. If Orton and Batista can work together, Bryan won't be a factor. That'll hinder your modeling career. In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside. Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Orton enters WrestleMania as WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but I have to wonder if he's still got the killer instinct of the Apex Predator. He's been hiding behind the Authority an awful lot lately.
Oh, please, Byron. We're seeing the rebirth of Randy Orton. Last year, he won the WWE Championship at SummerSlam, successfully defended his title against guys like Daniel Bryan and The Big Show, and then closed out the year by unifying the WWE Championship and World Heavyweight Championships by beating John Cena in a ladder match. Nobody else in the WWE right now is on a roll of that magnitude.
Hooked up.
Oh, nasty impact.
Set it up. So much damage to the neck.
I cannot believe the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista. This guy takes time out of his busy movie star schedule to return to WWE, and they've given him nothing but disrespect.
All due respect to the animal, but it's the WWE Universe's choice to cheer who they cheer and boo who they boo. They see Batista as a part-timer who's stealing the spot from a regular performer.
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Discussing the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista's return, you two recall their hatred of the returning star. I don't think the animal really cares what they think.
Well, they don't deserve him. He's told them time and time again to deal with it, and they'll have to when he wins here in the main event of WrestleMania.
There is no way Daniel Bryan can be at 100% after the beating Triple H gave him tonight. This kid is nuts.
Yeah, but Michael, Daniel Bryan has got the power of the yes movement behind him. That might be just enough for Bryan to power through the pain.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer. Oh, spine buster!
He's really looking to prove a point here.
He stops the count.
Bulldog! Delivered with force.
Batista dominated at the Royal Rumble, but he's falling short of the finish line here, gentlemen.
Batista needs to unleash the beast, and fast.
Batista's been a real destroyer since he returned to WWE at the beginning of the year. He handily won the Royal Rumble and has been dominant ever since.
Batista did impress at the Royal Rumble, I'll admit. The Authority didn't even let Daniel Bryan enter the match. A guy in the WWE Championship picture since last August was just cut out of a WrestleMania opportunity.
Cole, you whined about Bryan missing the Royal Rumble. Did you forget that he lost to Bray Wyatt earlier that night? Why should a loser get a shot?
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Randy Orton has a big chip on his shoulder tonight. Batista's been arguing with Stephanie McMahon. Daniel Bryan's been fighting with Triple H. Orton's almost become an afterthought in his own title defense.
Well, for a guy who's clamored to be the face of the WWE and the centerpiece of the Authority, Orton has a lot to prove tonight, even with that championship around his waist.
The two of you called Orton a quote-unquote afterthought. And he's going to disprove that tonight when he exits the biggest WrestleMania ever as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he's got two of the most hungry competitors in WWE to topple first, so I wouldn't call this one for the Apex Predator just yet.
Dangerous spot for him to be in.
He's got to figure out a way to get back in it, guys.
What are we going to see here?
Look at the power. Choke bomb! WWE has hit great new heights in recent months thanks to the Authority's rise to power. We've seen Orton's amazing reign and Batista's epic return under their watch.
Are you kidding me, Corey? They've been a thorn in the side of true competitors like Daniel Bryan and The Big Show over the last few months. We've seen great competition, yes, but it could be better if the Authority allows new talent that they haven't handpicked to get some opportunities.
He's going for it all. Batista is looking to end it.
Is he done?
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Lights out, DDT connects. Beautiful technique.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
What's coming?
The slam.
What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
What's he got in mind? Got the reversal.
Wow, elbow!
Back in from the floor.
Here's where one of these three superstars needs to make a statement and win this thing.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. Looking for the win.
The Viper getting absolute.
Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match. Back between the ropes.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be. And the animal is all fired up.
Oh, what a slam!
Landed it.
And no good ever comes of this.
You are absolutely right, Michael.
And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
And here, big move coming. Wait for it. He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
Shoulders down. Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
The yes lock is in. The yes lock is in.
Unreal.
The yes lock's applied. Orton might tap out, but
Oh, look who's back. Triple H. Stephanie.
the Authority just wants to have a bird's eye view of what's going on.
No, more than that, Corey.
Triple H just ripped the referee out of the ring. I believe Daniel Bryan could have won the championship right there.
Clearly, Triple H is still bitter over losing to Daniel Bryan earlier on tonight.
Yeah, the reason Daniel Bryan has made it to this matchup. Meanwhile, is Daniel Bryan, oh, well, Batista with a mind buster.
Triple H now summoning a new official.
What the? Come on.
I'm sure this referee's going to be fair.
It's all about what's best for business, gentlemen.
It's all about screwing over
And
Daniel
Batista
Bryan.
looking to put Bryan away with the Batista bomb. Here's the cover.
white.
The Authority obviously unhappy with the performance of this official.
It's just continued oppression by the Authority. Trying to control the narrative, control the match.
Who signs your paycheck, Saxton?
Yeah, but the bottom line is this. Daniel Bryan has had his back against the wall since the beginning of this night. He's been banged up, he's bruised, he's battered. Now he's got the Authority against him once again. Meanwhile, Batista to the post. And Daniel Bryan.
Bryan trying his best to fight this uphill battle.
Bryan's fired up. Look out! Bryan! Suicide dive down by the Authority.
Right now, it's Daniel Bryan against the world. Do whatever you got to do to survive.
Daniel Bryan battling, fighting everybody. Batista, shoulders are down, and just breaking things up is Randy Orton.
How close was Daniel Bryan?
As close as Daniel Bryan's ever going to get, because now the plan is coming together, and Bryan's going to end up on the short end of the stick.
And now the assault outside the ring by Randy Orton. Remember, triple threat rules, no countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes as Bryan is whipped into the barricade. And Randy Orton now unleashing fury on Bryan.
Randy Orton seemingly in desperation mode, along with Batista doing whatever they can to suppress Daniel Bryan.
This is clearly about injuring Bryan, ending his career, and now Randy Orton with steel stairs in hand.
Yeah, this very well could end Bryan.
Oh my God, Bryan driven down again.
Daniel Bryan's fairy tale evening just came to a screeching halt.
Look at this, Batista and Randy Orton game planning their next form of attack.
This is absolutely disgusting.
Oh boy.
Now right here in front of us, the announce table being ripped apart, and you can only imagine what Batista and Orton have planned here.
Perhaps the final act to disable the dreams of Daniel Bryan.
Bryan can't even move. He's defenseless out here.
Bryan is giving it his all. So much heart, so much determination.
Oh my God. To the announce table now. Bryan went through hell in the first match tonight, and now a second match against Orton and Batista.
You don't think?
What the?
Oh, I do think. Batista wants to end Bryan's career right here.
Oh, no.
Up goes Bryan.
Oh, Batista bombed to an RKO.
My
right
God.
through our table.
My goodness.
Are you kidding me? Bryan's been broken in half.
Be careful what you ask for, Daniel Bryan, because you just might get it.
Absolute no concern for the health and well-being of Daniel Bryan.
And now the medical personnel bringing in a stretcher.
What a horrible sight.
No, what a horrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan, who fought so valiantly earlier on to beat Triple H, to get to this triple threat match for an opportunity at the championship, the main event at WrestleMania. And now
Batista just flattened Orton.
Yeah, Batista and Orton, who had an alliance moments ago, now turn this into a one-on-one match for the WWE title.
That's what they wanted. That's what Batista and Randy Orton wanted. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of the equation so they could compete for the championship.
Well, it's also what the Authority wanted as well. Triple H and Stephanie. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of here. Been a thorn in their side forever.
Batista once again in complete control. The Apex Predator is being beaten down.
Meanwhile, medical personnel continue to work on Daniel Bryan as this match continues for the WWE Championship.
All right, now it's Batista who's in firm control
again
over the Viper.
Well, the animal returned to WWE for one reason, to be the best.
And look at Orton fighting back, but again, driven back down to the floor.
Yeah, the animal could be just moments away, Corey, from accomplishing that goal.
And Orton rolled back into the ring by the animal, Batista. But Orton caught him. And now Randy Orton's got Batista where he wants him.
Batista took too much time, and he may pay for it.
Went for the DDT, and Batista launches Orton over the top rope. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan's being stretchered back to the locker room area for medical treatment.
No.
Randy Orton off the apron, face first goes Batista. And there's Bryan being carted away.
Better bring that stretcher back here. We might need it for Batista.
Terrible, terrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, what is he doing?
Listen, I get the fighting spirit of Daniel Bryan, but Bryan's hurt.
What is Daniel Bryan doing?
Bryan's got more guts than brains, period.
Medical personnel try to get Daniel Bryan out of here, and now Orton has Bryan.
Well, Randy Orton's going to make sure that Daniel Bryan heads back to the locker room on a stretcher after driving him into the steps. Bringing it back into the ring. Oh, and it's a reversal. Boom! Daniel Bryan's been fighting hard for 8 long months, but his dream looks to be fading and fast.
Orton and Batista can finally stomp the pesky cockroach called Daniel Bryan and have their proper WrestleMania match.
This is it.
That just happened.
The Viper.
He can end it here.
Harsh impact.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh no, Randy Orton looking to finish it.
There's no way he's giving up now.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Ooh, what impact.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact.
Will it be? 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
This might be it.
Oh, my. And here comes Orton.
Over and over. What a comeback.
And there's the cover. Not good for the back and body.
I think we know what this is. Such vicious strikes. Game, set, match. This
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Batista turns it around.
You gotta believe this one's over.
And now one more. Oh, what impact.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have...
There's a pin down. Broken up. And the match continues. Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
That should do it right there. Oh, and he breaks up the pin.
Oh, the yes lock is cinched in.
Nailed it. And there it is, boys.
He did it! He did it! The Miracle Kid! The Miracle Kid!
It's a miracle on Bourbon Street. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Almost forgot about this one. Oh, I can't believe this. Check this out. Still can't believe I get paid to watch this amazing action.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan just overcame the Authority.
Daniel Bryan just had the greatest performance in 30 years of WrestleMania. In one night, he defeated Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton, and is now WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
You know, nothing made me happier than when I'd lock in Lucky 13 and make my opponents tap out.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there.
The elbow.
Boom! Drop kick!
You know, we wouldn't have the Demon here if Corporate Kane's job performance as Director of Operations was more satisfactory to the Authority.
Come on, Corey. Corporate Kane was a puppet for the Authority. And then Stephanie McMahon provoked Kane to unleash the Devil's favorite demon.
Irish whip. He's positioned up on that turnbuckle.
I would not want to be him right now.
On the topic of Kane's affiliation with the Authority, of course, the Authority has had their issues with Daniel Bryan over the past couple of months, and I don't believe anyone thinks that has suddenly changed.
Exactly, Michael. This is not the same Kane that Stephanie had her thumb on, but Kane is still serving the same purpose.
Oh! Harsh impact.
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Of course, guys, anyone with a family can sympathize with Daniel Bryan. Such a frightening scene we saw last week when Kane tried to drag Daniel Bryan's new wife, Brie Bella, to the bottom of the ring.
Such a horrifying scene, Michael. To hear Brie screaming for her life is something that'll traumatize Daniel Bryan forever.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
We mentioned Kane's attack on Brie. I think as a result, this fight has become about more than the championship for Bryan. Kane put his hands on Daniel's wife.
Oh, any husband knows that's a big mistake. Now this is more than a match. This is more than a fight. This is more than Extreme Rules. This is a war.
Irish whip.
Corey, you always refer to Daniel Bryan as an overachiever. I won't disagree. That's exactly what he...
Oh, man. Oh, right to the body. That hurt.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
Kane. You realize, guys, these two used to be tag team champions together, and now they're tearing each other apart in an Extreme Rules match where anything goes.
We're beyond Dr. Shelby now, Cole. These two are only going to take their anger.
Kane, uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Choke slam straight to hell. Warm up the bus. This one is over.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. Michael brought up how in an Extreme Rules match, anything goes. That is something that really frightens me when Kane is involved. We may see the depths of his depravity.
Kane can do so much damage to you with just his bare hands. The last thing he needs now is permission to use weapons. This match might be like killing a cockroach with a flamethrower.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
You know, going into this match, Daniel Bryan was wearing a neck brace all week. I guarantee you he's still hurt from when Kane chokeslammed him. There's no way the champ's at 100%.
Incredible action in this match so far. I'll repeat Corey's statement regarding Daniel Bryan being in a neck brace all week. A product of Kane delivering 3 tombstone pile drivers. One of those right on our announce table. After the assault, Daniel had to be rushed to the nearest medical facility.
It was just more evidence that Kane can't be controlled. I really don't want to see Daniel Bryan stretchered out of this arena again, but that's a high possibility in an Extreme Rules match.
With no rules holding back Daniel Bryan, we're going to see a side of him we rarely see. And you can't blame Daniel Bryan for this ire and for this fury. This is more than about the championship. Came in personal when he went after Daniel Bryan's wife, Brie.
This speaks to the power of the Big Red Machine. One right hand flattens Bryan.
Oh, my God, and Bryan
launched into the LED wall.
This is the kind of match that could take years off your career. boy, he is rolling.
Yeah.
He might have it.
What a combo! Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, and look at this! Bryan launch back body drop out of the car! And out!
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, what the... Kane's got that cylinder!
Don't do this!
And Daniel Bryan luckily moved out of the way as Kane put it through the windshield.
That wouldn't have just taken Bryan's title, it might have taken his career.
And Kane again with a right hand, knocking Bryan down.
The devil's favorite demon just overwhelming the champion.
Oh, and Kane put his hand through the windshield.
Bryan has got himself a temporary reprieve, and now Bryan is digging in the trunk.
And now it's Daniel Bryan looking for in the trunk of the
crowbar.
Oh, my God, a tire iron. Right off the face of Kane.
Kane is out.
Remember Extreme Rules. You win via pinfall or submission for the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Guys, Kane is barely moving.
Yeah, now the problem is you got to get back into the ring, right?
Yeah, good luck with that.
How does Daniel Bryan do this?
Hey, you're not going to drag a 300-plus pounder all the way back into the ring.
Especially when you're Daniel Bryan's size. I mean, he's got time. There are no countouts, but this is ridiculous. How do you drag this carcass into the ring?
Oh, look at this.
I'll tell you how, Michael Cole, you get very creative.
This could actually work.
You don't think. Kane's coming too. Kane's coming too.
Bryan's ready for him.
Again with the tire iron. Daniel Bryan getting extreme on Kane.
Bryan trying to ensure there is absolutely no movement from Kane. And I think Bryan's he's gonna drive this thing.
Does he know how?
He's got to figure it out.
Figure it out right now. He's got Kane out cold on the forklift, lifting it up. Daniel Bryan, what an ingenious way to get Kane back to the arena.
They would keep saying anything goes, including driving forklifts. Bryan's headed back to
This is
ringside.
incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever. Can you believe this, guys?
Believe it. It's happening.
Kane is out.
Bryan raising the forklift.
Hey, pretty good for his first time.
He's going to dump Kane in the ring. He's actually going to dump Kane into the ring.
He did it.
And Kane's still out.
Where the hell is Bryan going?
I don't know about this.
No way. Daniel Bryan to the top of the forklift. Kane's all the way across the ring.
You don't need to do this, Bryan.
Are you kidding me? No way. Get out, Daniel. Get down.
Yes way.
Go! Bryan with a headbutt on the top of the forklift.
I think the injuries Bryan has sustained in the past few weeks may be catching up with him.
Like I said leading up to this match, I don't believe Daniel Bryan was ever physically ready to compete tonight.
What a hurricanrana!
Looking for the finish.
He can't take much more.
Oh, nasty impact.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
Incredible.
There's a lot of force behind that one.
Kane is looking to end this right now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He does not want to be there.
Oh, big boot. That is a game changer.
He wants it one more time.
That'll rock him. Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled. That might be the end of Kane tonight.
Beautiful technique.
That should do it.
Let's take a quick look at that again.
That could be it, Michael.
And if he hits this, this one's over.
Ooh, here's his moment, Michael.
He goes for the cover. Daniel retains the championship. He slays the demon. Extreme Rules is not for the faint of heart, as you can see in these highlights.
This was another great moment. Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. And last but not least,
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, direct impact to the chest. This might be it. Oh, my. Ooh, right in the face. Destroyed. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
He wants no part of the outside.
Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle.
Oh, this could very well be the beginning of the end.
There it is. Hurricanrana. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
The champ is taking it to the demon now. Incredible considering the hell Daniel has been put through in recent weeks.
It's adrenaline right now for Daniel Bryan. Once it wears off, he'll feel all the aches and pains again.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Daniel Bryan had such a tumultuous journey to gaining the WWE World Heavyweight title. A lifelong dream come true. And the dream continued when he married the gorgeous Brie Bella. But as of late, that dream has turned into a nightmare because of the demon in the ring.
It's a nightmare Kane wants to make sure Daniel Bryan never wakes up from.
When this guy's on, look out.
He's looking at it.
Incredible combo.
Oh, it's over. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Suicide dive!
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled. This week, Bryan said he's going to send the devil's favorite demon back home by any means.
Here he goes. This match in large is a proponent of WWE principal owner Stephanie McMahon. Byron.
Kane, oh boy.
Choke slam straight to hell. A crushing blow by Kane. I think Kane just secured this match.
Oh, an elbow drop. Big time takedown right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael.
Returning to Daniel's feelings on Stephanie McMahon, Saxton, you spoke like a true third grader. You can't go blaming Stephanie McMahon for Kane's actions. The demon's uncontrollable. You heard Stephanie a few weeks ago beg Kane to stop his attack on Daniel Bryan. What more can you ask for?
I mean, how about some order, Corey? How about some due respect for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? How about discontinuing this vendetta she and her husband Triple H have for Daniel Bryan? That's what could be done.
Nearly 16,000 WWE fans in attendance trying to will Daniel Bryan on here in New Jersey, the Garden State.
Kindergarten State, Cole. They named it after the average intelligence level of their citizens. I still don't get it, but I can't deny Daniel Bryan having a connection with WWE fans.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Corey, you said you don't understand the logic behind Daniel Bryan's connection to fans. Well, I think Daniel is the same as everyone else who stands up for what they believe in, who fights for what they have. There's nothing difficult to understand there.
Saxton, it's that kind of garbage talk that makes you the Newark of commentators. Don't test logic with me. You're not on my level. The truth is, fans just like chanting yes, period.
He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
You realize, and you can't blame Daniel Bryan for this ire and for this fury. This is more than about the championship. Came in and personal when he went after Daniel Bryan's wife, Brie.
This speaks of the power of the Big Red Machine. One right hand flattens Bryan.
Oh, my God, and Bryan
Launched into the LED wall.
This is the kind of match that could take years off your career.
Oh, my DDT!
Lights out.
counter here. Kane continues to put an abrupt end to Daniel Bryan's honeymoon period.
To be fair, Stephanie McMahon gave Daniel the option to surrender the title, and he doesn't have to go through the punishment tonight.
Oh, what impact!
He's making a statement here with this attack. And Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
Belly to belly.
I think the injuries Bryan has sustained in the past few weeks may be catching up with.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Targeting the chest, very effective.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
He's teetering on the edge here.
So much force there.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. What the? Kane's got that cylinder.
Don't do this.
And Daniel Bryan luckily moved out of the way as Kane put it through the windshield.
That wouldn't have just taken Bryan's title. It might have taken his career.
And Kane again with a right hand knocking Bryan down.
The devil's favorite demon just overwhelming the champion.
Oh, and Kane put his hand through the windshield.
Bryan has got himself a temporary reprieve, but now Bryan... Bryan's headed back to ringside.
This is incredible.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now. Look at this. And the slam. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Here we go a second time.
Oh, game, set, match. This one is over.
He might have it.
Oh, nasty impact. Incredible.
Look at Kane. It's coming.
Beautiful technique.
This one's over, guys.
His shoulders are down. He's going for the pin.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
Nailed it.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Whoa, let's look at that again.
What a move.
Look at this. He could do it here. Daniel retains the championship. He slays the demon. Well, they don't call it Extreme Rules for nothing, guys. Let's take another look.
He ain't messing around. Who could forget this? And last but not least, there was this.
Here is your winner,
Ooh, right to the face.
Kevin Owens has a motto of fight anyone. Proof of that came when he challenged SmackDown Commissioner Shane McMahon.
Now, it's funny because I recall Kevin Owens having no choice. Shane McMahon had conspired to keep Owens far away from the United States Championship. Questionable officiating and a corruption of power on Shane's part forced Kevin Owens to retaliate.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Oh, going right after the neck. Took him out at the knee.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Ooh, what impact.
Owens is looking one step closer to the unemployment line.
Oh, Kevin Owens hates lines. You know he'll cut in that one, too.
Irish whip. Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
He gets it with a reversal. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Just launched.
I think it was an ill-advised decision for Shane to start this match after his partner was taken out.
I agree with you, Corey, but it's bold. Obviously, we know Shane doesn't always fight with his head. He fights with his heart. That is not the wisest decision, but Shane McMahon felt he had no other choice. Harsh impact. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
You know, Saxton, in the same manner that it's bold for Shane McMahon to... Not now. Not now. No.
That's a combination. Bam.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Nobody strings together a series of moves better, Cole.
I think we may see Sami Zayn crumbling under the pressure of a WrestleMania match.
Oh, don't you worry. His best friend Kevin Owens will swoop in and save him soon.
Tonight is a culmination of pent-up emotions since SummerSlam. Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn have been at odds for months. Not only the two sides, but we've also seen Bryan angry.
You gotta believe this one's over. Now that's what I call making a statement.
Took him out at the knee.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Shane McMahon with the cover.
Oh, and breaking things up is Kevin Owens.
Right at Bryan.
Owens and Zayn fighting for this.
Oh.
Frog splash. Cover on Shane.
No.
And breaking things up is Daniel Bryan.
Desperation on both sides here.
Well, Daniel Bryan was out of here. He left on a stretcher.
Well, he did, but he's now back. And Owens and Zayn are beside themselves.
Owens and Zayn thought it was a foregone conclusion.
Oh, no. Went for the cannonball. Shane moved out of the way. Bryan's back up on the apron.
Kick to the...
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Irish whip. Leaning back, trying to make a tag. Meanwhile, from behind, he's got him. Looking for a sleeper hold here.
Daniel Bryan wants the tag.
Almost, but not quite. And Shane now creates separation. Could this be his moment?
Shane absolutely desperate. Needs to make this tag and needs to make it now.
Can he get there? Can he make the tag to Daniel Bryan? If he does, this place will explode.
Shane crawling with everything he's got, trying to inch himself closer to Daniel Bryan.
Almost there. Almost there.
Yes.
Tag made.
Here we go.
And here comes Daniel Bryan. His return to WWE in-ring competition. And Bryan unloading with the
off the apron. Daniel Bryan is on fire right now.
Bryan attacking with a fury.
A moment we never thought we'd see. Vintage Bryan as he lands on his feet.
Full speed ahead.
Bryan, down he goes. Bryan fired up. Oh, wow. Baseball slide takes him out.
Daniel Bryan from the apron.
The knee connects.
Putting it all on the line.
Oh, no. Sami Zayn's dangerously close to losing his job alongside Kevin Owens right now.
Oh, I'm going to love seeing that when it happens. Harsh impact.
Pinning predicament.
2. Digging deep for a kick out.
It could take more than that.
Oh, what impact.
Some things never leave you. In the case of Daniel Bryan, he has to find his incredible resiliency once more.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Keep your eye on this one.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
He's close to being done here.
Daniel Bryan on the top rope. Oh, the missile drop kick.
Daniel Bryan came down hard. You got to wonder if the injuries are coming into play.
Bryan's just right. Uh-oh, from behind.
Oh, Daniel Bryan, though.
Rolls him off.
And now what does Bryan do? Turns his attention back to the corner. Ooh, the running drop kick. And the other one on the other side. And Daniel Bryan looks like the Daniel Bryan of old.
Like he hasn't missed a step.
Bryan controlling the entire tempo of this match by himself.
This is incredible. What a moment. Look at this.
Nasty impact.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Hatch suplex. His partner wants back in this match, guys.
He looks rested and ready to go to me. I think this is the beginning of the end.
This must be it.
Oh, my.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh, Zayn dodged that one.
Lightning quick.
Showing off some of his speed there. Right to the chest. He's looking at it.
A barrage of strikes. Endless. That should do it. The situation just got real bad for Sami Zayn.
Here he goes.
Nailed it. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
The yes lock is in. The yes lock is in.
Unreal. Oh, it's locked in. The crossface. Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away?
They got it. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Man, this was great. And this is how he ended it.
Here are your winners, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan.
And Daniel Bryan will celebrate with his wife, Brie Bella, who inspired him to fight for your dreams, because if you fight for your dreams, they'll fight for you. What a moment for Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
Welcome back, Daniel Bryan. There's the 77,000 chanting in unison. An absolutely unbelievable sight here at WrestleMania.
No wonder these guys won. They worked together like it. Guys, this is a dream match right here. Daniel Bryan is taking on indie wrestling superstar Bryan Danielson.
It's going to be a nightmare for that Danielson nerd when Daniel destroys this internet darling.
These guys have eerily similar styles, so I look forward to seeing how they match up. Oh! Beautiful technique.
Looking for all the glory here.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
This Danielson kid is falling behind. He obviously can't keep up with a true professional like Daniel Bryan.
As much as I hate to say it, Danielson could use some training. He seems like a perfect fit for NXT.
When's the last time you think this Bryan Danielson kid had a date? Huh, Saxton? High school, maybe? He looks like the type of guy who would go to his prom alone. You can relate to that, can't you?
Well, it's not about me. And listen, I can't speak to Danielson's dating habits, but I'm sure right now, early in his career, he's more focused on honing his craft and learning the business.
Cole was making assumptions of Bryan Danielson's dating life. Sounds like you'd have something in common with Danielson and Cole. It's not like I've ever seen any proof that you even had a prom date.
Hey, you're just going to have to trust me when I say my date was smoking hot. Now, comparing these two men, Daniel Bryan landed a real woman in Brie Bella while becoming the top superstar in WWE. And his opponent, Danielson, goes home alone after taking some falls on a gym floor. Just looking at these two guys tonight, you can see which one is a star. Daniel Bryan is wearing those fancy boots and has a well-manicured beard, while this dork Danielson is out here in boring white trunks and a shaved head. Who would ever shave their head?
Oh, just be nice, Michael. Maybe this Bryan Danielson guy can't grow a beard, though I can't excuse that.
The end may be near. An incredible combination.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
The shoulders are down.
Daniel Bryan overcomes his past,
turning back the hands of time.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
And here's a last look at this one.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan has shown how much a man can learn, how much a man can grow when he's doing what he loves.
When you strive for 2 decades to be the best, these are your results.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there.